DreAllDay.com.
Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. Today's daily motivation is taking on the big problems. I'm assuming here, for those of you who watch these videos for daily motivation, that you're a type of person who is looking to be a leader. You want to be the person who's the catalyst, the person who kind of can, not kind of, but does make things happen in your life and your circle for the people around you more than you are watching things happen or letting things happen or hoping that things happen. You're the person who goes out and you are actually creating the outcomes that you want to see occur in your life. Well, understand that in order for you to do that, you will inevitably run into challenges and problems that you have to deal with. And you want to be the person who everyone else looks to get those problems solved when they pop up. You want to be the person who can solve problems when they happen. So your mindset then moving forward, and you can start with this today if you haven't had it in the past, is being a person who, instead of when you see a big problem, you try to get away from it or avoid it or hope that it goes away or maybe pass it off to somebody else. You be the person who actually takes on those challenges, take on the biggest problems, take on the biggest thing that nobody else wants to deal with. You be that person who, when everything's going wrong and nobody knows what to do, they're all looking at you to actually solve that issue. Why? Because the more problems you solve and the bigger the problems that you solve, the more success that you will have. Understand that's what success is, especially those of you who are in business. If you want to succeed in business, all you have to do is solve problems for people who they don't know how to solve them, so you solve their problem. So if someone has a broken iPhone screen, there's a stand in the mall or some store in your neighborhood that they fix broken phone screens. So you solve that problem for people. You could charge them $100 to fix their phone because otherwise they can't use it with the cracked screen or they don't want to use it with the cracked screen. Someone has a problem of they need something to eat. You can have a restaurant. You solve their problem with giving them something to eat. They'll give you money for the food or the meal or whatever it is you're giving them or the groceries. So if you really think about it, that's all business is. Someone notices they have a problem, you identify and or let them know that, hey, I'm here to solve that problem that you have. You solve the problem, they give you money, and everybody wins in the process. And the bigger the problem that you solve, the more money you can charge. So if someone has a problem of like their heart is failing and need a heart transplant, it costs more money to solve that problem than it does if they want a snack and they buy a Snickers bar. Snickers bar might be $2, whereas the heart transplant might be, I don't even know how much that costs, $200,000 for that procedure. Why? Because it's a bigger problem. The bigger the problem you solve, or the more people who that problem affects that you are able to solve that problem for them, the more people, more amount each person will be willing to pay, and or the more people in volume will be willing to pay for that thing. So Snickers bar does solve a problem. There's a lot of people who have that issue of wanting a quick little snack. So they may not sell for as much money for one bar, but they sell a whole bunch of them over the course of a day. So Snickers might sell 100,000 candy bars a day, whereas a heart surgeon might only be able to do one operation per day. But they both end up getting what they want, which is they're solving a problem for a person they get paid for. So for you, you want to advance yourself in life, whether it's in money or in anything else. What you need to do is look for a problem to solve it, and again, look for the problems that other people don't want to solve or they can't solve or they're hoping somebody else will take off their hands. You solve that problem. That's where your opportunity's at. So that's it, folks. Leave a comment in this video. Let me know the best action step you take based on today's daily motivation. Make sure you text me so you get my Monday motivation every Monday. My number is 305-384-6894. Work on Your Game University. That's where I do all my coaching, high-level trainings. You want to work with me directly, go to workonyourgameuniversity.com. The link is down below in the description. And do all the YouTube stuff while you're here. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell, like the video, share this with someone who needs to hear this message, and work on your game. Dre